Hi guys, my name is Toni-Anne and welcome back to my channel. And from the title you'll know it's the long overdue video. If you've been here from the beginning, I've been trying to get my Fenty things together. I think I finally have enough after my last tour to do a full face of Fenty. So if you want to see what I think and the look I create, then just continue watching. So if you're not new here, you know the Fenty foundation, the long wear pro filter foundation is a holy grail of mine, and I've been trying to get the little pieces here and there. I have the Mademoiselles, I have the Trophy Wife, I have a Stunner Lip, I have Snapshadows, I had the bronze. Start with, I have the brow pencil, which is the Brow MVP in dark brown. So hopefully this isn't too dark because I know my tooth, whoops, I thought I broke it. It's dual-sided. It has the brush and it has the actual eyebrow pencil. So I'm going to start with the brush, which is a little bit dense. So see how it feels. Something in my hair. Yeah, it literally feels like a hairbrush. I need to tweeze my brows. Okay, so that's it brushed out. Yeah, please. Just move it a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna do like outline my brows, because my brows are quite thick at the moment. Yeah, this is the perfect match for my brows, because even though I've drawn it in, it doesn't look crazy. To me that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense to you. Because you know sometimes you draw your brows on, you're just like, they're so dark. Like if I wanted to go outside with just this, I couldn't. But I fully believe I could do a no makeup look with these with this eyebrow pencil. And I'm just gonna brush it out with the brush. There. It's on like the sort of harder side, like it's not really soft, but it's not scratching my skin. Yeah, I like that. Very natural looking filled in brow, but because I'm doing a full face, I will conceal around them, and with my hair being natural and twists, I could get away with it as well. So I'm going to use the concealer in 385. I know they said that you could use the concealer like that corresponds to your foundation, but like for your under eye, but I didn't want it. I like my concealer being a little bit brighter. In short. So I just put a little bit on my brush. I did say it was in 385, right? It was in 385. Seems pretty full coverage to me, because it's hiding my extra hairs that I should have plucked before I started this video, but it's a little brushy. It didn't dry down too fast either as well, so it gave me time. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, it's very nice doe-foot. Like it's a bit different actually, because it's like the same round doe-foot that you're used to, but it's a little bit flatter, so you can get right up underneath the brow. Okay, so that's my eyebrows complete. I concealed around the top with the foundation. I just like that it gives it a bit of a softer and less of like really bold brow look. So next I'm going to move on to, seeing as we're on the eyes, I think I'll do the eyes next. I have number 4, which is Rose, and I have number 5, which is Peach. So here's the eye look that I created using the Peach Snapshadow in number 5. Into Shoot Your Shot first. I use that as a transition shade. I went into Butter Rum, which is just right next to that. I use that as a colour to blend out the first shade and add a bit more of that back. And then go into the bronzer and add that in the outer corner to deepen up the lid a bit more. It looks like I'm doing a whole lot of nothing until it is something, so bear with me. So then I'm going to go into the shimmers, and I start with Churro at the front of my eye. And then you dropped it. And then I went in to High Pumpkin, that one, added that in the middle. I think once everything comes together, it is intense enough for my preference. I just went back into Churro, then back into High Pumpkin. And then next I'm going to go back into the brush that I use for the bronzer and intensify the outer corner again. You may need to top up High Pumpkin after this. Way more intense in person and it's coming across on camera. It happens. And then back into the original transition shade and Shoot My Shot. I'm just going to wash that colour over to give it that really peachy effect on the outer corner. Into High Pumpkin, which is a darker shimmer, one last time. And then in the inner corner, I'm gonna go into, what is it called? Bellini Baby. And pop that in the inner corner. I'm going to bring it out on top of Churro a little bit as well. Just to get that sort of shooting star look at the front. Okay, so that's the eyes done. Okay, so moving on to skin. For primer, I got the mini, the hydrating primer, the Pro Filter hydrating primer. And I'm just going to pop that on. After using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, that is what you call black. This is like not even second to that. So I'm going to put the foundation on. You guys know how I feel about that. I'm going to go back into the concealer. I'm just going to use the doe foil that comes with it. I'm gonna let it sit and see if that keeps the coverage. Alright, while I let that sit, I'm gonna use the cream, where did I put her? The cream bronzer. I got the shade Teddy. Hopefully this will be dark enough to bronze me, and if anything I'm gonna go over it with my Cocoa Naughty anyway, so that's my contingency plan. They do come out with more shades. I will get the shade after this one. I believe this is just a little bit too close to my skin colour. It's a different undertone, but yeah. Hopefully I do have the powder bronzer. Because yeah, this is not it. That's disappointing. Oh, you can sort of see it, but yeah, it's not doing what I want it to do. Like, it needs to be a bit darker than that. It's simply because the undertone's a bit different that you can see it. So I'm going to blend out my under eye now. Okay, blend out the nose. Ew, that is not bad at all. I'm very happy about that. I'm going to go into the powder. So I got the banana. Well, they're powder in banana. They're full size powder. It's quite large actually. And the size, so you see that's the mini and that's the large. So see that? Into the mini, which is in nutmeg. Oh, it has a little powder puff. That is adorable. That's what the nutmeg looks like. Oh wow. I don't mind that at all. I'm gonna set around my mouth. Oh, it smells nice. My under eye now. I'm gonna use banana. Wow, it doesn't even feel like I have powder on, which is amazing for, you know, us dry skin girls. This is a hefty powder. I like it a lot. I'm sold. I use it on my nose as well and the forehead. Yeah, I'm very much sold on this powder. It doesn't even look like, you know, after you use powder you sort of have that look about you. Like, you know that, oh yeah, it's powdery. I don't have that. Come through, Fenty. I'm going to set with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Next, I'm going to go into the Cocoa Naughty bronzer. I feel like they do need one just after this as well, because I do believe this bronzer, although it does work for me, I feel like I could have a bronzer that's slightly darker. I think it works perfect for my nose. The Kilowatt highlighter duo in Ginger Minge and Moscow Mule. That's what I always used to use. I just mix them together and pop it on because they're a bit too dark for me to highlight with. And although I'm not the biggest fan of having a shimmery blush, this sort of gives you that natural flusher colour that I like if I'm going for like a light bronzer. I mean blush. Cognac Candy Diamond Bomb. I'm going to use that to highlight today. Like, the package is just so pretty. I don't know if you can see it. Like, it's so beautiful. And then that's what it looks like on the inside. Okay, so take a little bit. Oh, it's beautiful. Pop a little bit on the nose. For, I think it's just lips left. Unveil and unbutton so that I could do like a nude. That's the plan. So here's unveil. Then I'm gonna go into my Makeup Revolution medium brown eyebrow gel. Into unbutton. Yeah, I'm just gonna apply a little bit on my brush. And this is what unbutton looks like. It's called a peachy nude. Okay, that's what it looks like. Here. Just gonna put some lashes on off camera and then I'm gonna come back and let you guys know what I think of everything. Alright, after many hours I have my lashes on, the Heartbeat lashes from the Prima Lash X PLT Pretty Little Thing Vault. I'm going to put a wash of Shoot My Shot, which was the transition shade, under my eye. Then I'm going to use the other side and blend out the edges. I'm going to add a bit more of the Gloss Bomb, but just with my brush. So here's the final look, using almost entirely a full Fenty face. So my least favourite thing would be the cream bronzer, but that's a little bit down to my choosing the wrong colour, but they didn't have the colour I would want, so sort of blame them and blame me. And the same complaint I have for this, I have for the powder bronzer. I just need a shade just right in between. Everything else I've really enjoyed from my first impression. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what other brands you think I should try. I'm always willing to try. So yeah, that's me complete. Bye.